Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Charles, and this is episode 14 on the Pichonniere Valley. Well, the saga of our wandering cultivator continues. If you remember from the last episode, and I barely did, I left it parked right here on this grass. And you can see it's not anywhere around. I did find it though, in looking around before it hit 9 o'clock because I was waiting for that official 9 o'clock start time. And yeah, it's found its way to a telephone pole down here. And as far as I'm concerned, if it's stopped right there, it can stay right there as long as it's not blocking traffic. Okay, well, we have quite a few things to take care of today. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get into this tractor. I'm going to drop the trailer for now. And I'm going to... Oh, nope. Where am I going? I was going to grab the mower out of here and completely forgot by the time I got that out of there, so... Let's see, let's do this. Okay, we're going to start with a little bit of mowing. I completely forgot I still have not taken that stump out where I put the concrete there. So maybe in this episode I will remember that. It's a very foggy day out. And I'm going to start with this grass down here. Now, before we start mowing the grass, I do have a little piece of equipment that I have left in this field down here that I will need to clear out before I can actually start. See if any cars are going to pass me. Nope. Yeah, so my little wood mulcher down here is been sitting here lonely for a while. I did it again. Got out of the thing. I hit the wrong button. So okay. Well. Yep. Load that up. Now, a worker should not have nearly the trouble with this field that it had the last time, because the last time it had issues with the trees, and we have since taken all of those trees out. So if I take it back over, unfold it. Ooh, what mode is this in from the last time I used it? Okay, it's in swathing. Okay. I guess I put it back in that. I knew I had put it under. I had put it on under like the destroyer or whatever it was to cut some things. So whoop. Hit that fence there. Let's put this on a worker and. Oh, okay. They're just going to back up first and line it up. I was like, wait, they're not mowing. They're just doing that little alignment first. Okay. So that's going. Let's see what it does when it gets down to this corner. Okay. That's enough of watching that. So, see, I don't want my sprayer yet. I will take this tractor, though. Let's see, and I am going to hook this to the trailer that I just unhooked the other one from. I have not bought a new trailer for picking up these bales yet, because I figured, okay, well, where do we sell the bales? Since my straw processing thing is still not working. You know, that that one that I bought is still not working. So right now I'm going to go around to all these bales that I cannot see and pick these up with this. Let's see. And I said, but I said before, I'm not going to pick these bales up 6 at a time. Because before we were having to run all the way up to the animal dealer in order to sell those, and that is a deal breaker, 6 at a time. And since I can't put it in that production, let's see, is there a way to get out? Okay, there we go. I stopped it so it wouldn't load anything else. Probably wouldn't anyway since it was full. Okay. What I found out, right before the 9 o'clock hit, I looked at where I could sell the straw, so we don't have to go up to the animal thing again. Apparently, straw processing here will buy the straw just in its raw form. So we're going to test that and see. Nope. Nope. Lied to. Oh, no, it did it. Took them a minute, but it did it. Okay. Well then. Here we go, a bale collecting. I had better stick this probably into a time lapse, and maybe not even show you the whole thing, because this is going to take a while. Maybe it would be faster just to go ahead and get that bigger trailer anyway. But let me go ahead before I go to sticking it into a time lapse. Let me go ahead and sell this load too, and I'll go ahead and get in the menu, and we will look for our new trailer. If I can remember where it is, I had gone in and looked before. Okay, so the money is ticking up. It's just selling it slowly. So let me get this off here. May just leave this trailer right in here. I don't know. The baler shouldn't try to get it right there. So anyway, let me get out of the tractor and not run it while I don't need to. Oh yeah, in low loaders. Oh, that's still on there. Okay. I don't think I necessarily need to go into low loaders to find this. It can be found in multiple categories. It's just where I was last. Let's see. I want the flatbed auto-loading bales. I want the wheel setup. Let's get the tandem tires quad axles. There's going to be a lot of bales and things on this, so I figure we ought to give it all the help we can. I don't need ramps. I'm not going to load any machinery on this. And that brings us up to $28,750. Okay, let's see. Was there anything else? Don't need the rear hitch. Flat frame. I don't need the trailer. Yeah, trailer hitch is what we've got, I guess. So buy that. Okay, we now have a new trailer waiting for us over at the store. So I'm going to take a run over there, and I'll see you when I have that, and we'll see how many bales that thing will collect. Okay, here we are pulling into the shop, and our trailer should be waiting on us. There it is. Oh my goodness, that is a big honker. Okay. Yeah, it's 40 feet. So, gonna hold quite a few bales, I guess. I'm not really sure how many. There was an option, as there is with a lot of things in Farming Simulator anymore, to go with an unrealistic bale capacity, and I chose not to do that. So, okay, I'm going to see if I can get back over to the farm without hitting anything with this, and then we'll see if we can. Who knows? I mean, maybe this thing is a super trailer and will collect everything that's in the field in one pass. I can dream, can I? Okay, I'll see you back over at the field. Okay, we have arrived back at the field. Moment of truth. I'm going to activate the pickup. And we'll drive by some bales and see how... Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh, 3 high. And it'll start a... I wonder what the range on it is. I don't know. I'm used to getting pretty close to them, but maybe I don't have to now. Okay, well, the bale pickup on this field may end up being a little bit faster than I had initially thought it was going to be. Big fields, ha! What do they matter to us? Okay. I don't even think this needs a time lapse. I'm just gonna go around and hopefully get all the bales. I do not doubt that I'll, set a worker going on this, and they'll be blocked by an object, and it'll be, some piece of, one bale that I've missed somewhere. Oh, I think this is, I was kind of joking about it, collecting every bale in the field, but it just might. Anything down here? Is it really just like that one left up there? It is a little disturbing that, the counter on these things, unless you disable the loading, won't tell you how many bales you have. And so we now have 148,500 liters of straw. Wow. I don't know why it's got yet another thing of square bale. Yet another category. Maybe it'll let me load 2 different things on here. I don't know. Now, getting a big thing like this into a little entrance like this. Yeah, it helps that we can just phase through all those hedges. Okay, money is climbing. $15,738 for that, and boom, we are done. Now comes yet another problem. I have no idea where back at the farm, or back at the yard, since our farm is wide-ranging now. I have no idea where back in the yard I'm actually going to keep this thing, because it is big. So I'm going to pull it up here and leave it in probably a bad place. Yeah, I don't use this road except in like every episode, so... Okay, took it a minute to unhook there. Now I am going to grab... Oh, no, 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 no. I did mean to keep that tractor. Nearly forgot anyway what I was going to do. I am going to hook up the lime spreader. I went into, let's see, where is the lime spreader? Down at the end here. I went into our field of canola that we planted where we had our green beans here, the field behind us here. And ooh, I am very low on lime. Let's go fill that up. Yeah, I went onto that field to see how that was doing and everything, and discovered that the lime on it was just okay. So before we get too much further, and I go another step with this field next to us, as in maybe, you know, before I get to actually replanting it, I'm going to go ahead and stick some more lime on that. Maybe we'll just make it a thing of, let's see. Oh, it opens automatically. I forgot about that. I was looking for what letter I might need to use to, and lime, yes. Even though I'm blocked by a tree. There wasn't a tree. Yeah, it was a tree. Okay. I saw the lines there and I said, oh, maybe it was a telephone pole, but it was not. So, okay, and I don't have to close it. I just need to drive away from it. Or maybe I do need to close it. Yep. Okay. I'm going to go right here. Put it on a worker. I'm going to get out. Be sprayed by some of that? Nope. Okay. Now, how did our worker over here do? Did they get everything-ish? Yeah. It appears they did. I am going to move this tractor then. Because of course we have another field to mow. I don't know how this one will do on a worker down in that other field, because we have the goats down there now, and we also have the straw processing, which is useless. I might as well get rid of it while we're down there. And just so you know, there was an update to the straw processing, so I downloaded that. I had downloaded that update, deleted the building that was there, put a new building in, got out of the game, got back in it, checked it again, and it's still, well, let's see, I'll just start you right here. Okay, as soon as I can get out without being driven over. There we go. Almost missed it. Okay, so we've sold that. Won't be able to mow this. We've lost that for grass because now it's a big concrete pad, but it'll be one less obstruction out here. Now we do, probably somewhere toward the end of our end of the episode, just to give them more time, we are quickly filling up the trigger here again, and we may have to empty this trigger about in every episode. Is at a really good price this month. I am really shocked that I remembered that. So we can load that and all of this that we put up here before. We can load on. Now I'm going to grab this tractor. I'm going to take it off the baler. Let's see, is that doing okay over there? I guess so. Oh, I see some areas here we're driving over have been limed. It's funny how you can see the color of it and, you know, just streaks, but not over the whole thing when it's a stubble field like that. Okay, I'm going to come down here. I'm going to grab our tree mulcher because we are going to mulch a few trees today. Some that need to be taken down, some that I just want to take down. Some really need to be taken down just for ease, like these right here. Pretty much all the ones in this corner may have gotten that. All the ones in this corner that the cedar catches on when it turns here, that big wide cedar. Okay, I'm probably going to have to mow that or landscape it or something. Okay, come on, you going to take that one or not? There's so much dense undergrowth there, you can't tell where there the lime spreader was going by. I can't tell where the trees actually are. Let's see if I can get this big one. That's really... And I almost have the wood chipper full, so I do need to run back and grab my trailer to put on this. And that's okay because the rest of the trees that we are looking to take down are on this end. Let's see, will that... yeah, the tree mulcher will fit under there. Okay, and as soon as I open... yeah, it'll start depositing all those into the trailer there. Okay, all of these along here are going to have to go. So, start that up, lower it down. try to... Oh. Because I didn't have that tool selected, it wouldn't... Well, I hear it like it's grinding, but not seeing anything. It's being very touchy about this one. Ah, come on. There we go, finally got that. Okay. That was a big one. Okay, so if we can get into this one, I can't really see the trunk of it all that well, but we seem to have gotten it. Rolling down the hill and I can't see where I'm going. Some of these trees are so touchy about, well, yeah, if I can't get them, I may just have to disappear them. I hate to do that, but, you know, because we miss out on income from it. Okay, now, cannot see these things. Okay, well, that's enough time spent on that tree. Let's try a different one. Okay, it went completely down. That one went completely down into our field, so why are you being like this? Ah, no, do not push. Push more into the field. I've got crop destruction on. I can't be doing that. Okay, trees are going to be a frustration today, apparently. That one went with no trouble at all. Why can't the rest of them do that? one little bitty sweet spot that you have to get into. Okay, now if we can keep from running into the creek on this one. Now, am I hitting it at all? Well, I'm hitting it, but it doesn't want to. At least I can't see. Oh, got it. Slide the trailer over there. See if we can get around on this side of this tree. Yeah, obviously the part that I should have put on the time lapse probably, but I didn't, so at least I didn't announce it. I guess I could go back in editing and do it, but then you would know about it now, so. Look at that, I got it. Now, one more here, and I'll have this completely cleared, and we'll probably max out on all of our storage in our trailer and in our wood chipper, maybe, if I can. Okay. Here we go. One. We got almost a full chipper. So let's see. Let's see where. Let's see, and I need to go all the way to the bottom. Wood chips, not the greatest time of year, and that is all the way up at the animal dealer. So, but it's usually I mean, really no matter what price we sell it for, we usually do pretty well. Now, before I go, I've disconnected those two things. I am going to go over and get my Massey Ferguson over here, and it is obviously done with the lime on this, so I'm going to hook it to that to take it up to the animal dealer. Before that, though, before I leave, I do want to check a couple of things. I want to check the, what I could plant, if anything, in this field. I had almost convinced myself to do cotton, but I'm like, well, there's no real need to do cotton, maybe, right away. And if I delay on that, then Okay, and before I forget about it, I'm gonna disappear that, and that's gone. So let me go in and check. September, canola is still there, clover, alfalfa, no cover crops, no grass, no green rye, meadowgrass, oilseed radish, rye. Let's see, sorghum isn't until April. Spelt, we've done that already. Triticale, vetch rye, winter barley, winter wheat. I think maybe we will put some rye in. So that means getting our big seeder out here. And it may be good that we have our mower out, because I was thinking about taking the seeder and putting it in this first position over here, so it gives it a little bit more room to get out. Puts it closer to that road, because once these trees start growing in here, this is going to get really tight. Okay, so I need to take this big guy up and fill it with at least liquid fertilizer. I don't know that it needs seed. It should make it through this field without it. I'm not convinced that on 26% it's going to make it on the liquid fertilizer. So let's go back here. Yeah, I guess turning that other trailer in here is about like turning this thing in there. Liquid fertilizer. And what the heck, we'll do seeds. No, not sugar cane. Seeds. Just about hit that car there. And of course we have grass ready to bale up, so that's yet another. Turned out to be kind of a busy month, actually. Okay, now I want to change that. Wow, this planter seeder almost everythinger will not plant rye. Okay, well, in that case, we'll fold this back up. I'll just deposit it right there. And we'll get back over here. I'm gonna take those wood chips, up to the animal dealer and see what we can increase our money by, because I am looking. There are several things that I'm looking to buy. Actually, I'm looking to buy some equipment, but I'm also looking to buy some new fields and expand our little enterprise here. So I am going to take this up to the animal dealer, and I will. Oh, looks like the worker down there managed to finish their task without, running into an object, not being able to get off. So that is good. We'll check that when we get back, and that means when we get back we'll have quite a bit of baling to do, I guess. Oh, and yeah, I wish you could remind me. I need to look at the poplar when we get back and see how much time we have left on that, because I know that corn is going to be next month, but aside from that, I have no idea. So I will see you over at the animal dealer. Okay, somehow I successfully made it through that town again. It confuses me, though, every single time. So, what are you doing? Good. Crazy drivers on these maps, I tell you what. Okay, drive behind here. Hopefully I can still make it through without hitting the building. And it begins. So should start refilling from the front, or maybe it's already done all that. $160,734 with it not anywhere near its best price, so that's got us up to $468,403. I'm going to get back over to the farm, and then we will see. Let's see. I haven't gone down this way. I know if we do go down this way, then we run into somewhere around here. We run into like where Chainsaw's yard, or one of his yards. He's got two now. Let's see, I think he goes this way. We're probably going completely out of our way just to go and see where his thing is. I'm not sure. Maybe he goes this way, maybe not. I may have taken a wrong. No, I didn't. Did I? Is that it? I don't know. He's changed it so much. He's changed it so much since he bought it. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. He's taken out a lot of the buildings. He kept the silo back there. I think that was maybe one of the only things he kept. And he's got his greenhouse there. And he's put down a water source. So yeah, but this is way up in the corner of the map. And when, I guess people advised him to buy that, in order to have a yard and everything. And I was like, oh gosh, that's about the furthest away that you can get from the shop and everything. So okay, now I'm gonna have to figure out which direction do I go here. I'm gonna choose this way, and it could be the absolute wrong way, but I think I just go right up here and I take a left, and that gets me back on track to a place where I know where I'm actually at. Yeah, we're passing Daggerwin's poplar field. Yeah, I'm still watching those guys, play and everything. I must say, we are doing it on a much bigger scale than they are, but I do have some mods that they don't have, so I'm sure if people call, because I have those and everything, if anyone, apparently there's a real issue with people calling Daggerwin a cheat for things that he does, even though I'm watching it and I don't really see anything that is a cheat. And so, okay, maybe this doesn't look as familiar as I thought it did. I think it's all going to take me back to the same place. It's just one of the longer routes that I could have taken. So anyway, I'm going to get back over to the farm and stop talking about yammering on, and forget that I was going to cut a lot of this drive out. And I'll see you back over at the yard. Okay, I have made it back to the yard, and I made the decision to put this trailer back over here with the other trailer so it wouldn't be lonely. Not the only reason, of course, but it's good of one as any. So I will detach that there. I'm going to put our tree harvester, our tree mulcher, down here with the rest of our misfit toys. And I am going to, let's see, first I'm going to get into the sale here. I am going to go into, well, quickest way to get to it, go into harvesters. There's our harvester. Oh, no, I didn't mean to go all the way into it. Just mean to click on it and go for the combinations. I'm going to go for the corn header. I'm going to make the color of it. Let's see, which one of these did I do? Was it Fent Red? Or was it Case Red? I think it was Case Red. So that's $40,000. So we're going to go ahead and buy that, because we're going to need it in the next episode. And I'm buying it while we still have money. So let's see. So I bought that. I'm going to go back. I'm going to get the poplar header. And I can't make this the same color, so it's not going to match. So I'm going to make it white. Looks kind of frosty. So I'm going to do that. That's another $35,000. I'll buy that. Okay, and that leaves us with $393,403. So I am going to get into this menu. And what I am looking at is either field 65 or 73 or both. And I'm not sure exactly which one to go for. And I tell you, it was at the end of the last episode, right after I had cut off the recording, that I happened to go down here and in at the corner of this field, and I looked across and I saw two fields that were ready to harvest. And I think 65 had wheat and 73 had rye. Both of them were ready to harvest, and I was like, "Ooh, I should buy those fields." And I'm like, I can't do it, because I'm like right up against the 5 o'clock quitting time, and I'm not recording, and so I didn't. So now that I have moved on to the next day, and of course those have been harvested, so I missed out on their their crops and everything. But Let's see. That one's got pretty good potential. That one's a little bit less. There's that grass field that I said someday I'll probably own that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy this one. Yes. And that leaves me with 198,513. Technically, it's enough to buy that field too. Now they're close enough that if I was to buy that, I could plow up this little strip in between, and I could make that one big field. Or I can keep it as two slightly smaller fields. But still, they're a pretty good size when you compare them to my biggest field over here, which is 55. I might as well buy it one way or the other. Okay, so I'm going to buy that. Now you maybe can understand why it is that I wanted to get rid of these trees down through here, because I need a straight run down through here. Oh Lord, how many stumps do I have down here? Well, probably as many as trees I took down. And they're all in the middle of these things, so I'll never find them unless I mow this, which I am either going to mow it or I'm just going to landscape a road down through here. Yeah, because you see that we come down and we end at water and right across. Oh yeah, this one, that's right. The rye field wasn't harvested; it withered, and I was like, oh my gosh, what a waste. But this field was wheat, and it was harvested. Now, and I have not bought the. Let's see, is it just bushes in between here? There are no trees in there. Nope, there are some trees right up here. And that leads us to another road, so I mean, it could be that we just take out these trees here, and maybe not now, but at some point in the future, it might be. Sorry, I just hit my mic there. It might be a good thing to go ahead and put these fields together, or I could leave them separate, and that way if I want to, I can plant the same thing in both, or I can plant different things in each one, because I don't really know that this strip in between is going to give us a whole lot. So now that I'm down to $34,257, which seems like a lot of money, but let's see, let's go into construction. Now, where did I find? Was it in others? I looked for these a while back and I was like, oh my gosh, I've got so many things in others. Yeah, this has got to be where they're at. Bridges. Let's see. Now, it's hard to tell if that's going to be wide enough to get you know, if it's going to be wide enough to get machinery across. No guardrails. Now let's see what it did, since it cost me way more than... Well, there was another stump down here. That's the reason it wouldn't let me put it there. Okay. Okay, let me then go into construction again. Let's go into painting. Let's go down and find some good old concrete. Okay, maybe I can see a little better now. Well, nope, we're gonna... Ooh, this is gonna be a narrow bridge to go across, I think. Oh, well, there's another stump anyway. Multiple pieces. Okay, so over here, this is where I kind of questioned the rise of it off of there a little bit. Might need to soften that. Yeah, probably ought to soften that. And let's see, bigger. Oh, that did not do what I wanted it to do. Okay, well, once again, my challenges with this. Nope, not enough. Maybe I should get down here and a little closer so I can see what I'm doing. How about level from here? No, don't soften it that much. Okay, that one's actually pretty good. This side over here, still not great. It won't let me get in any closer. Well, maybe the tractors won't have a big problem with that. So, what I'm going to do, since I now own both of those fields, one of them, I'm going to set a worker going on both of them. I was just going to leave it down there and let it languish, but I'm going to have to go and retrieve our cultivator. Because I'm going to cultivate the withered field. Nothing I want to plant in the fields now anyway, so I might as well get some work done in them before the day gets too far away from me. We'll probably bale the stuff that we cut in the next episode. Now, this is going to be my first run with the tractor. We'll probably run into a few stumps like that one right there that's completely stopped me. So I need to go down below the bushes so I can see what I'm running into. Oh, get back over so get on the bridge. Okay, a little rough, but doable. I mean, it's a farm, it's not a country road, right? So I'm gonna let a worker go to work on that. While he's doing that, I just realized I need to spend a little bit more money. I'm going to go into precision farming. I'm going to purchase the soil information and purchase the soil information. Okay, so yeah, we've got a couple of big veins of clay there that goes right across the river and into our other field, so we should have expected that. Okay, so if I am right about it, then yep, bad on nitrogen and on, well, nitrogen, well, this one doesn't say bad, well, now it does. Okay, yeah, bad on everything. So, lime for you, lime for you. I'm going to set a worker going on lime. I think our little green tractor down here can pull that. I needed to retrieve this anyway. You know, I just had a thought. Now our cedar planter there would not, rye wasn't one of the things that it would plant, probably because it's one of the added crops on the map. So that mod just didn't have it. So I wonder if our other Nope. Disconnect that. Still need to fix the landscaping in here around the shed, but I never think about it unless I'm here at the shed. Okay, now get this down. Too fast, too fast. I've really got to get rid of those bushes. Yeah, the bridge is nothing. Okay, get some lime on those. And now, like I said I was going to, I'm going to go over and look at the poplar. Really? pH is bad? I could... Oh, well, in that spot. Okay. We are in growth 7 out of 14. Yeah, I knew it wasn't far along because it grows immensely tall. So I think that means that I can take this guy since he's left, and I can at least make a start on the baling. Most of it we'll do in our next episode, but I've got 2 workers going right now, so I can't really end the day. Might as well use everything that I have. And we are just a little after 3 o'clock, so okay, so I should be running and picking up now. Yeah, we should be able to make a pretty good start on this field here. And this is where I will stick it in a time lapse, and I'll be back with you. Okay, and we have finished the baling in this field. I don't have any tractors left up there, do I? Nope. Okay, so I'm going to leave the baler here and take this tractor, and I'm going to grab our... Where did I leave that? Oh, I left the small trailer over by our distant water source there. Which means I can run across this field since there's nothing in it to damage. And what are a few more ruts in the field now, so... Okay, now that I have that trailer, I was going to say I'll just grab the trailer really quick and come down here and load up all these bales and give them to our goats. Stupid me. I have forgotten about our goats. And I don't even know where I have to go to sell the goat milk. So, let's see. Wow, I don't know. I don't know if this... I don't know if this trailer... Yeah, well, it stacks them. So, maybe we can get all of them on? I just can't drive near a bale, or it might do that too, because I haven't turned that off. So, but like I say, it is at its best. Oh, hit some of the milk. It is at its best price right now, so okay, so we've got 11,193 liters. Let's find out where we sell goat milk. I hope it's not too far away, because we have got to, let's see, and it's down here in grape juice, goat milk, bottled. Or, well, I don't know, is it bottled or is it just, the warehouse. Wow. Warehouse is 12,000. Is that the train? Tag that place. Where is the... Okay, the warehouse, whatever it is up near, is up, up by the animal dealer. And it is offering considerably more than the other places. So I have tagged that. And I have to hurry and head up that way, because I am quickly running out of time, since time is ticking by at 5 times its normal speed. And so I am going to drive up there as fast as I can, and I will see you all when we get there. Okay, and here we are up at this neck of the woods again. This will be on the opposite side of the road from where we were before. The warehouse. This has... let's see, well, that's the physical place where it is. Is it this sell point over here, maybe? Nope. Well, is it like impossible to sell it here, I wonder? Okay, it's not going to be that one, I wouldn't think. Put the straps back on before it falls off. Surely it's not this in here. Nope. Well, I'm really just not seeing much of anywhere else where it can be. It's got to be this over here, right? Will it not? There we go. Now they're restacked. Well, that's really frustrating. I've wasted all that time in driving up here. You know, wasted all that time driving up here for it not to sell. So where else? I mean, I know there's a place where okay, so that's giving, you know, about $3,000 less. But we'll tag it. Where is it from here? Oh my gosh, it's all the way back. Okay, well, I've got time as a wasting, I guess. I am going to try and get out of here if I can drive my trailer here. And I'm going to try to... Oh, shoot. It's like 5 minutes until 5 o'clock. Well, I know the guys do go a few minutes beyond if they're in the middle of doing something, and you know, we'll go a few more minutes than that. It's not a hard and fast rule of 5 o'clock. So I am going to get over. I'm going to get back over. Well, it's almost over toward the shop. And we're going to sell this while it's still in its good month. So I'll see you over there. Okay, now this is it that we are coming up to here. I've seen Daggerwind go up here. Not Daggerwind, but I've seen Chainsaw go up here. I have no idea really how it works. This see, go up here, go turn around, back up onto the next level. A very convoluted path that they make us follow here. But as you can see, we are 16 minutes past 5 o'clock now, so I figure that's within the margin of error, right? Okay, well that took it. $101,983 plus a $5,191 for an environmental score award. That is awesome. and apparently it is about to rain. Before I do this, I'm just going to go ahead and tab. That worker is done. That worker is not. So this is a job that can be completed in the next month. Looks like it just has the headland left to do. So I've dismissed that worker, and we are now going to officially end the episode. It was kind of chaotic, but hey, we got two big new fields. We got rid of our production that didn't work. We were unable to plant rye. Cut down some trees, sold the goat milk, did half of the baling, and now we just need to pick those bales up and make sure that our goats don't run out of food. But anyway, if you liked the episode, please go down below and hit the like button. If you have not subscribed, please do so. And if you want to be notified for when I make new videos, just click on the bell and you'll be notified. I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.